Just had a slight delay there. All right. That's good. That's good. This says it's good. Yeah, won the series, the Lakers did. Got rid of them old Grizzlies. All right. So for the Tigers to lead it off, it'll be McKinstry, Green, and Baez. McKinstry, Green, Baez, then Maton, Haas, Baду, Cabrera, Vierling, and Ibanez. So McKinstry, Green, and Baez to lead it off. Waiting for the actual game to pop back on. What's up, Lions? Welcome back. All right. Let's get my actual play back up now.
McKinstry, Green, Maton, Badu, and Vierling.
Let's hope McKinstry has a good second day as well. He did pretty good in the first game. What did he go? 2 for 4? 2 for 3?
Facing Grayson Rodriguez, and the first pitch is inside 1-0.
Yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice.
Fastball gets up to 97, 98 miles per hour. His best pitch in his arsenal is that changeup.
That'll be ball 2. What's up, Jacob? What's up, Trey? How you guys doing? Off to a nice start. Thanks for the 8 likes, everybody. All right, here we go. 2-0. 2-1. Fouled it away.
And it's 2-1 to McKinstry. Rodriguez.
All right. Your hype from last night? What happened last night? Oh, the draft.
First round choice in 2018. He was drafted 11th overall.
2-2 now. Fouls another pitch away. What's up, Daniel?
We got a chance to see him in Baltimore.
Yeah, Joey Porter Jr. Yeah, it's a big pickup.
5 scoreless against Detroit. 3-2 to
That'll be 3-2 now. Full count. Yeah, the draft was nice. It was a good time. I enjoyed it anyway.
Lifted foul. McKinstry 2 for
It was a good time.
double.
You're hyped for 6. What's that? Oh, the XFL stuff. It's a full count. There was another foul ball. We'll see what happens here. And another foul ball.
Just got a piece of it at 96.
So McKinstry being pesky at the plate here this afternoon. He was really good in the first game. He got a couple hits. So we'll see if he can keep his hot birthday streak up.
When I see a swing like that, that's exactly what I think. How you and Gibby and Tram used to talk about.
Oh, I would imagine he's happy to be in Pittsburgh.
Down the right field line.
Oh, shit. McKinstry with that'll be a double. At least he's going to have 2. So McKinstry stays hot here. Gets his average up over 300 now on the season. Damn, dude, this McKinstry guy actually is turning out to be quite the pickup. Roughnecks haven't lost to any of the Southern teams. Should be. And there you go. And you just got to deal with the pesky North. Now up is Riley Green with the runner at second. McKinstry stays hot. Zach McKinstry, Dodgers legend. True. Cubs legend.
He's in a good place in the batter's box.
He's some kind of locked in, isn't he?
Ball's looking big.
Nice to see him contributing.
Now Riley
That'll be called strike 1.
ball for a strike. Tigers scored 3 runs
Joey Potter.
in game.
I don't think that's his name.
The most they had scored in the first inning all season.
I'm not. Is that like one of Harry Potter's cousins?
For Riley Green. He's got to move the runner to third base.
Joey Potter in the like the American version.
He's got to hit it to the right side.
You're going at 10:42. Oh, to the what, tomorrow's afternoon game? Oh no. Oh, McKinstry made a base running mistake. He ran when the ball got hit to the left side of the field, so that'll be an out at third. Terrible base running. Yeah, maybe not after this. It'll put a runner at first, though, but they reach on fielder's choice.
Good job by getting to this ball and beats McKinstry to the bag.
Ravens did good. That's good. Pirates won again. Yeah, it makes sense. What's up, Jags? Pretty sure every team thinks their team had the best draft, except maybe like three or four fan bases.
Here's Javier Baez.
That'll be outside, ball one.
You can see their little head first slide. But Mateo does make the tag.
On the corner to make it 1-1 to Baez.
What's up, Neil?
RBI in the first game of
Did the Rams not do good?
with a
I don't know.
in the first to extend the hitting streak to 11.
Pretty good player. I don't know. They don't really have a ton of needs, do they?
Missed away 2-1.
Yeah, hopefully we can get a second win. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Something tells me that they're going to wind up trading for D-Hop. That'll be a foul ball. Count will go to 2-2. So, I mean, it's just kind of a whatever pick. I don't know. They're pretty set. They don't really need to make any major picks or anything.
That slider to righties. That slider's been getting hit. But he's definitely going to go to that changeup.
But not a big deal.
That's the pitch that he has the best feel for. He will throw left-handers a curveball, try to steal that first pitch strike. But he utilizes his all-speed.
If you haven't dropped a like on the stream, consider doing so.
The 2-2.
And that'll be strike three, 2 away.
Changeup Simo was talking about at 82. 2 away.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Here's the Orioles defense playing for him. Ryan McKenna making his second start in center field.
By the way, I'm not giving much like in-depth football thoughts here. I mean, it's kind of, it is what it is on that.
For the 5th time this year. Jorge Mateo.
I'm planning on a stream tomorrow. That'll be a little bit more football focused.
Get Zach McKinstry at third.
I'll give you generalities, but I'm not going to like in-depth anything on that. 1-0. I mean, it's fine to talk about football because obviously the draft's going on, but, you know.
Inside 2-0.
2-0 for Maytown. 2 down here in the first. No score. Runner at first base.
Yeah, Mayton's starting to find his groove, getting on plane and staying through the baseball. Kind of got into a habit.
What time's the game tomorrow?
Kind of working underneath it.
Takes
Ball
it
3.
outside. He's ahead 3-0.
The Dodgers are struggling with the Cardinals. Ooh. Oh, yeah, you know. 140. Yeah, I'll be live for that.
Cleanup
Should be.
spot for AJ Hinch today.
If you're going to swing 3-0, it's got to be right where you want it.
Didn't like that.
Oh, wow. That was a
Off the corner to make it 3-1.
well, that was a nice call for your team, I guess.
A little generous call there.
Yeesh.
Ball looked like it
Like a
was
foot high. It's a little bit of a pitcher's call for no reason for this guy.
Ground
And that's a ground out, which, I mean, that, yeah, whatever.
Force out made it second.
Well, the umps are going to be on Baltimore side this evening. Mateo, McCann, and Henderson. Mateo, McCann, and Henderson do up in the top of the second. Commercial break. Game will be back on as soon as possible. Dodgers been struggling. Yeah, it's just early in the season. Don't care if it ends. Yeah, Texans have had an okay draft. I don't know. They had a good first round, but I haven't really heard anything since then that's made me go, whoa. You know, it's just been like they had that really good first round, and then ever since it's just been kind of quiet. So, not always the best thing if your team has a really good first night and then no one ever talks about him again. I don't know. We'll see what happens here in the top of the second. Matt Boyd will go back to work. Hopefully we can continue our luck from game 1 at some point in this one. Oh shit, when's that this coming weekend? Sounds pretty exciting. Oh shit, okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Let's see if we can get back to I just hope we didn't use up all our runs. we had a very good first game. We got what, 16 hits, 7 runs. So just kind of got to hope that that wasn't like a one-off.
Mateo getting a fastball, 3-1 count, deposited into left field.
Yeah, that guy hit a bomb, Mateo, in the 8th inning.
Yeah, that was his 5th home run of the season.
Ball 1 outside.
He's had a nice start to the season. You see where he ranks in the American League, the 359 batting average.
Oh damn, this guy's way up there. He's having a great season.
He gets on base, he's dangerous. He's got
That'll be called strike 1.
the team in runs scored. Those are good looking numbers right there. 2-1 to
2-1. Bit off the plate.
Mateo, then James McCann and Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid average. It's the second best in the American League, and I'm wondering who the hell's hitting higher than that at this point. Like, damn, we're literally 2 days from May, so I'm wondering at this point who's hitting higher than 359, and still, like, you know, counts as like an eligible hitter, and not just like a sub-in player who's hitting really well.
In the air, foul ground. Out of reach for Ibanez.
That'll be a foul ball. Count will remain 2-2. Going to be a difficult out here to get Mateo then, based on average and everything like that. A rise. Yeah.
Foul back.
Another foul. 2-2. Oh, that's National League. Yeah, we're looking for American. Trying to figure that out.
Back up the middle.
Ah. No one's there to field it.
Juggled it for a minute, and that's not going to do it against Mateo.
Just didn't move fast enough and nobody was there to field it.
Here in the second, and up
1 sec. My nose is bothering the fuck out of me.
good friends with Matthew Boyd, and they know each other exceptionally well because James McCann has caught Matthew Boyd more than any other catcher. 40 games they've been together as a battery. Here, Boyd throws against him, and McCann is 3 for 8 in his career against Matthew Boyd.
McCann has a really good idea of how Boyd's going to try to attack him, given their history together. But if Boyd's able to execute his pitches, keeping him out of the middle of the plate, I believe that he has the edge.
First pitch is inside 1-0.
Chapman. Oh, it's Chapman for the... Okay, that makes sense. One of the Blue Jays hitters. Thank you, Aberdeen.
That bounced in and a good stop by Haas.
2-0.
Both Boyd and Haas on high alert because of Jorge Mateo's speed at first.
What's up, Kenny? What's up, Christopher? I'm going to go try blowing my nose again.
Probably not going here on a 2-0 count.
McCann broke his bat softly to center, and that'll drop in front of Green. And the first 2 men for Baltimore in the second are aboard.
You see that fastball there gets in on McCann, breaks his bat. He muscles that ball into short center field. Right between McKinstry and Riley Green coming in hard.
This will be the first at bat of the series for Gunnar Henderson.
All right, all better now, or at least it feels better. Sorry about that. My nose is bothering the shit out of me today.
Big swing and a miss.
That'll be 0-1 on Henderson with 2 on and nobody out here in the top of the second.
Likes that fastball middle in. He's got gap power to both feet, to all fields.
Could use a pop out double play.
Center, right center.
Jays walked it off with Vardo after the Mariners had 7 no-hit innings. Damn.
Started back, now trots in.
I think that happened to us against the Orioles. We had like a perfect game through like 6 2/3, and they walked it off.
Here's Ryan McKenna.
So, man,
Back-to-back
the
starts
fuck
for
is bothering me?
in this doubleheader. Played right field in game 1. He's in center field here in game 2.
With Jorge Mateo at second base, boys want to make sure he checks on him, because he's starting to get a bigger lead.
1 away here with 2 on. 7 1/3. Wait, really? I thought he lost it in the 7th inning.
Pass in all of baseball.
Yeah, with the right-handed hitter in the batter's box.
Thought it was 6 1/3.
Not a good throwing lane for Eric Haas.
Yeah, I could be wrong.
Running.
Ah, that's a base hit.
And a base hit for McKenna. Mateo scores easily.
And that'll get 1 in, and it's 1-0 Blue Jays with 1 on with 2 on and 1 out. Ugh.
Not a lot of hard contact. Just good placement by the
It could be either or. Same idea.
Here, where that's a base knock just right back up the middle. And Mateo scores easy.
Well, here's Ortiz then. Maybe we can get it out here. Maybe get a double play. Get out of the inning.
Here's Joey Ortiz. Big cut.
Strike 1.
Ortiz called up from
Probably not.
Baltimore, the
He's
other
probably going to throw like a fucking 5-6 inning shutout where we get 3 hits.
Tigers. He went the other way.
And that'll be a base hit.
A base hit. McCann coming home. He
First
was
and third, 1 out.
and in safely of the head first slide, Ryan McKenna.
Well, Boyd's going to be shit today. This is a Boyd game.
2-0 Baltimore.
Astros so close to taking the division back from the Rangers. So, of course, all our offense.
Been raking here. That's a good
Yeah.
swing there.
Yeah, hopefully they get it going.
Stays on it, does exactly what you're supposed to do. Hit it the other way.
Dubon is on fire for Houston. Yeah, I don't know when Altuve's due back. Probably probably a couple months, right?
Matthew Boyd.
They're already going to they're going to have a conference at the mound already because Boyd's pitching like shit. First and third with 2 away, or with 2 on. Or first and third with 2 runs in and 1 away in the top of the second.
Turning AZ plan lessees can lease a Bronco Sport Big Van for $379 a month for 24 months.
Worst pitcher on the team, Matthew Boyd.
Dealers today. Think Ford first.
Well, let's all pretend like he's like our best pitcher for some reason.
Matthew Boyd.
Well, he's giving up just some soft contact. Not a lot of.
Hey, 11 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Good looking out. If you haven't dropped a like on the stream quite yet, consider doing so. It helps the stream out, gets us closer to 20. Helps get people in here.
Field single started it. 4 singles overall and 2 runs has scored for the Orioles here in the second. This is Austin Hayes.
So if you want to help out, consider doing so. And, you already have. Appreciate it. Strike 1. Really could use a double play. We're at the top of the Orioles lineup here with Hayes.
That ground ball here. Going to see him run that 2-seam fastball down the way. We're also going to see him throw that
Doo-doo.
cutter / slider.
You hoping Jake Witt gets drafted? Hopefully.
Jammed him and he fouled it.
That'll be a foul ball. Strike 1. Or strike 2, rather. Sorry. Nuggets and Suns. Yeah, that should be a good one. They need 8 runs. Yeah, that's about the magic number. Sure.
Low and away, 1 and 2 to Austin Hayes, who flew out to right his first time.
1-2. That's a ball.
Hayes is looking for something up. Runner at third base, less than 2 outs. He's just trying to get something he can lift to the outfield.
It'll be a foul ball again. So we'll do 1 and 2 again. Runners are at the corners. There's one away.
These are the at-bats from Thursday night.
Matt Boyd sucks, so he's going to give up a shitload of runs today.
Pretty good approaches. Finding a way.
All right, let's keep jamming right-handed hitters. Let's see if that pays off. From your left, from your throw. He's like a slow-throwing lefty.
To right field.
And he thinks jamming right-handed hitters up is a good idea. And that'll be a base hit. Run will score. It'll be first and third. And it's 3-0.
That's another RBI single, the third in a row for the Orioles, and Hayes gives the O's a 3.
All right, how many more runs is this bum going to give up?
Against the Tigers, even going back to Baltimore, just been really good.
A 3-run homer should be due pretty soon.
And here's Hayes here, just trying to get something up and hit into the outfield.
I'm not a big Boyd guy. I genuinely have no idea why we re-signed this guy.
And driving in another
I'm so happy when he left. Ugh. Wins the home run coming, Boyd.
Adley Rushman, who singled his first time up, stands in. Still runners at the corner.
Boyd's throwing right now at this point. And wild pitch. That's pretty great.
Rushman.
Runner will score. Runner to second. And it's 1-0. All right, Boyd.
You can see
Real good try by Boyd to miss the strike zone there. That's the right thing to do.
Cos had no chance. Threw that ball behind Rushman.
Both runners able to move up. Austin Hayes now at second. 4 runs home. Here's the 1-0.
And that'll be 3-0. Or 2-0, I guess. Rutschman up now with the runner at second and 1 away. 4-0 Orioles lead. Boyd has kind of lost the ability to pitch here early on. Oh.
Line drive left.
Oh, it'll be right at the right. All right. Well, we make a play. So that'll be the second out of the inning. Fly out to left field. Runner unable to tag and advance. So here comes Mountcastle with a runner at second and 2 away. This will probably be a 5-0 game.
Mountcastle.
It is what it is with Boyd. Again, genuine. Well, I think they signed him with the hopes that he has a good, like, you know, beginning of the season so they can ship him off in July.
1 strikeout for Matthew Boyd, and it was against Mountcastle in the first.
Has like a decent quality left-handed arm. Get a couple prospects that might turn out to be pretty good. Kind of how you do things, but, you know. People might be a little bit scared and sour on that kind of like team building idea because, you know, Avila.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, 15 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Getting up there. Good looking out. 1-1. Boyd's already at 40 pitches through 1 1/3 or 1 2/3. Jesus. Yeah, hopefully we can hit today. Oh, gotta get rid of that.
For Akil Baddoo.
And that'll be the 3rd out. All right, let's head to the
4 runs for
bottom of the 2nd. It'll be Haas, Baddoo, and Cabrera. Haas, Baddoo, and Cabrera due up here in the bottom of the 2nd. It's 4-0 Orioles. Let's see if we have anything to put back on. It's commercial break. Have to mute the audio as per usual. Yada yada yada. Not an idea start. Ooh. Let's see if the Tigers can get some of these runs back. I guess it's only a really, really bad. Like I know it was a pretty bad, you know, inning, but I think we can get some of these runs back. As long as we do that, I don't think all is lost. At least 1 or 2 here, then I think this game can stay kind of close. And again, there's always the old adage that I think scoring, 6 runs inside of the first 3 innings, anything around that, can be often detrimental in baseball, where your team can kind of go into this, you know, just treading water state. where they're like playing, but they're not playing that hard. Their at-bats are all just kind of big swings for the fences. Oftentimes they maybe only get another run or two across the entire game. And before they know it, the other team has really quietly and really quite effectively tied the game up, or it's like 6-5 heading into the last inning, or 7-5 or 7-6 all of a sudden. You see it a lot in baseball. Yep, it's like, and it's just a run at a time. Maybe a run there, a run there, a run there. All right, Tigers finally, game kind of came back on. Kind of them to do that for us. The super slow Bally Sports app. Game's probably already half over, to be honest. But the Bally Sports app moves at its own very slow pace.
In game 1 of this doubleheader,
Yeah, bad pitcher, sure. 1-0.
you should be knowing your server at Arby's.
How the hell does their own app get so far behind?
Haas leads off the second, swings and misses. It's
1-1. I see Haas got out before they even came back and threw a pitch. I don't even know how that's possible.
second against Grayson Rodriguez.
Yeah, the boys gonna just have to chip.
It's like, isn't this your app? And like, you're the one broadcasting the game? How the fuck is it so slow?
Hayes circling it.
And that'll be the first out of the inning.
They're also gonna have to be patient. Try to get some traffic on this base path.
Bally is just awful. They're just like 7 pitches behind. They're just like, well, we don't know how to get it faster. We don't know.
Couple of hits in the first
How the fuck are we supposed to know that? We're not wizards. We're not a broadcasting company. The fuck? Why would we know about broadcasting stuff?
A lot of times when you go down 4-0 early, guys go to the batter's box trying to get it all back in one swing.
foul back.
And that'll be 1-1. Even though, again, I think the at-bat's already over. The inning's probably over if we're being honest. God, Bally sucks, dude. What is this? 1-2.
To make it 1-2.
2015, 2016, one of those 2 years. Flip.
A chopper up the middle.
And that'll be an out.
On a Sunday.
2 away. All right, cool. The Tigers aren't going to hit today. We're going to get fucking 3 hit by a rookie
Miggy's moments
with a 5 ERA. That's a good time.
would love to see Miguel Cabrera do. A couple of years ago,
Let's hope I'm wrong. But boy, oh boy, they don't look like they can hit. Oh, Cabrera's up. All right, 2 down. Or this will be the 3rd out in the inning.
It's just beautiful.
4 runs. That's generous.
takes
They
strike
can't hit this guy.
3,097 career hits, 507 career homers.
And strike 2.
Career 321 hitter in this ballpark. Needs a new bat after that swing.
One of the best right-hand swings the game have ever seen.
Simo, that's 1,000.
Hopefully they get going here later in the game, I guess.
321. That tells you that just reeks of consistency.
Not really sure why this guy's playing, though.
Consistent throughout
It's just a waste of an at-bat. Hasn't he already played in this series? And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning as he grounds out. Don't even really have to try that hard to get him. And it'll be Santander, Mateo, and McCann. Santander, Mateo, and McCann do up here in the top of the 3rd. 4-0 Orioles lead. Tigers do absolutely nothing in response. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty easy to predict that at-bat. No offense to Miggy or anything, but until they start noticeably juicing the baseballs, it's easy just to assume he's like going to either get a single or get out. But eventually they'll probably juice the baseballs, hopefully anyway. They goddamn did it for Pujols to end his season last year. Made him look like a god. They better do the same for Miggy. Oh. Game back on yet? No. Nope, can't have that showing. Commercial break, by the way, so we're just waiting for the game to come back on. With everyone facing everyone now, we can have true retirement tours. Yeah, that's fun. I doubt that's why they did that, but if that was why they did that, that the MLB kind of sucks. It needs to be taken away from the guy who runs it. Oh, this will be great for retirement tours. It's like there's like 3 players that'll get those. I don't even know if there's another guy active that'll need one or get one. Maybe Ohtani if he keeps it up. You know what I mean? It's just like, and then I guess Verlander.
$9. Go to tigers.com/Sunday today.
You know what? It's just like,
We're into the third.
yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's a cool thing for him, but
Leads things off for Baltimore. Then Jorge Mateo.
it's gonna happen like 3 or 4 times where it's really relevant. And like Miggy's, it'll probably only be like
Inside.
once.
And it's 1-1.
So far in this
Again, depending on Ohtani as well.
has been the Baltimore
1-1.
just putting the ball in
Oh, why is he back to work on the mound? Well. Here's Boyd back to work. They went well. His second inning didn't go so good. We think the third inning will go good.
They've had just those good at-bats. Putting it in play.
Here's Santander though, and that'll be ball 2.
3-1.
You know, one thing that Hinch kind of sucks about is his starting pitching matchups.
Win in his last start against Milwaukee on Monday.
He'll do everything else so like meticulously, to the point where he's like pulling guys out who are like 4 for 4 in games to pinch hit them for whatever reason. But like he'll just be like, all right, Boyd, you know how we're playing an entire right-handed lineup today, basically, except maybe like 2 guys.
Santander.
Yeah, you're pitching in this series. Oh, you meaning you're like a handedness expert matchup guy,
That's 2 good fastballs.
and you're putting your pitcher who can't pitch to right-handed batters
Santander not able
up against an entire right-handed. Okay.
Got him swinging.
Hey, a rare strikeout.
to take you back to the second inning. Listen, Matthew
Let's pull out all our best players to get hand and matchup advantages at bat, but when it comes to pitching, not much can be done.
placement by the Orioles today. The hardest ball hit was that ball right there, that ground ball to.
Like, why is Boyd pitching in this series?
But other than that, they've been hitting in some
He's a slow pitching lefty, and boy, there's a whole bunch of righties on this team.
Started things off. You see there at the bottom of your screen, the Orioles only had
1-0.
hard hit ball on 11 balls in play.
Getting hot. What?
Exit velocity of
He gave up 4 runs in 6 hits in 2 1/3 innings.
right side for Andy.
He'd have to pitch a shutout the rest of the way through to to erase that. He literally has to go like 7 innings for this game to not be complete dog shit.
Was the single by Joey Ortiz.
Because he goes 5, gives up 4 runs and 6 hits. That's a bad start.
all the other hits that Matthew Boyd has given up today.
Anyway, 2 down in the inning so far is so good. Here comes McCann, another righty.
All singles, including James McCann, who singled and scored in the second.
Just a nice power hitting right-handed lineup against this slow throwing lefty. I wonder why Boyd's struggling here.
2 home runs on the year for James McCann, the former Tiger, and he's hit both those homers against Detroit. One at Camden Yards and one here at Comerica Park in Game 1 of the doubleheader. He is the
Ball 2, apparently, even though pitches in the first inning that were a foot higher were strikes. I guess for Baltimore, those are balls. For us, those are all strikes. Okay. 2-1 on a swing and a miss. Well, he fouled it.
Boyd's leaving a few of those pitches up. In his last outing, he really pissed
One of those should have been called a strike if the way that they were calling strikes for us in this game.
Today looks like he's kind of fighting his mechanics, not being able to repeat that delivery.
Hey, look at that, a strike 2.
To James McCann, the former Tigers second round pick in 2011. Out of the
Can the Tigers actually get through an inning without screwing up with Boyd? Do 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 do. I can't wait till we get rid of this guy. Oh, that'll be an out. All right, cool.
center field.
Looks like McCann flies out.
Riley Green is there.
And Green makes the catch. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It's a commercial break coming up. Let's see if we can get some runs here. Vierling, Ibanez, and McKinstry. So 8, 9, and 1 for the Tigers. Vierling, Ibanez, and McKinstry due up here in the bottom of the third. 4-0 Orioles. Time to get some runs. Bottom of the lineup's been popping lately, so maybe there's some good runs to be found in these bats. Gotta hope they can take advantage of a rookie, but you know, we shall see. Vierling had a big game one. He had like what was it, 4 RBIs in that one? He was all over the place. Or is there 13th and umpires favoring them in positive favor? Then Tigers are 23rd. Yeah, I mean, oh well. I don't care about anything like that. That just shows that you care way too much about umpiring. If you just know that. Or know where to find information like that. And I hope, yeah. I just think that's weird to know stats like that. Like, damn, you care that much about umpiring? Like, they're human, bro. They make mistakes. I need them to be perfect. Are you perfect at your job 100% of the time? No? All right, then. If you are, then why you know, you should be a lot higher ranking in your you know, you should be doing a lot better in life. It's always, I don't know. People expect like video game like perfection out of these umpires, and it's like, okay, then go do it. Yeah, but
now they didn't get it here in the first inning. We'll take a couple here in the third.
You bet. Good guy, man. Really is. Good teammate.
ugh. Strike 2.
Clubhouse guy. Goes about his business on a day-to-day basis.
Vierling the hitter, 1-2 count.
Difference on this ball club in the clubhouse.
You know, I wonder what happened to the actual Tigers fans that used to watch the channel. Are they just quiet now?
He really has. Just his ability to battle with 2 strikes. Ability also to use the opposite.
There used to be a bunch more. I don't know what happened to them. I think they all died or something.
One away.
And 1 away.
That's the second strikeout for Grayson Rodriguez.
Dude, this changeup that Rodriguez
Oh well, rest in peace to them.
He's got a 97 mile per hour fastball to go along with this changeup where the bottom just falls out. This is a pitch that has 12 mile per hour speed differential between the fastball.
Just mainly hanging out with fans of other teams now. I don't even know what happened.
That's our Xfinity 10 high-speed.
0-1.
Changeup seems like it never gets to the plate.
Well, also, Tigers fans are also incredibly fair weather. They only talk or hang out when the team's winning.
His second at-bat as a Tiger.
Otherwise, they just sit there and sulk quietly. I don't know what it is.
Pinch hitter in game 1 and struck out.
Who's this? Scope? Or Ibanez. He's down 0-2, probably about a strikeout. And, 1-2 now.
Rodriguez is from Nacogdoches, Texas, where he went to high school at Central Heights High School and was named the Texas Player of the Year. You familiar with that there, Simo?
Yes, I am.
Ibanez swings
Not really.
back-to-back
I don't
strikeouts.
think umpire favorability does anything with can tell you anything about a catcher, really.
Zach McKinstry, big
I appreciate it, Christopher.
success in game 1 of this doubleheader.
I don't.
Yeah, he's seeing the ball really big.
And what does it tell you as a fan? That could be relevant information.
Foul line.
As Detroit's lone hit, it was a leadoff double.
Ball one. It doesn't tell you anything. Except that the umpires are more favorited towards teams with better records.
Yeah, Tigers might have ran themselves out of that first inning.
Especially early in the season, the numbers are going to look really, really strange because, you know, teams with better records are probably getting better calls early on.
Thought he could beat Mateo to third base and just
I appreciate it, Jody.
Yeah, the ball was hit in the hole at short.
I think your best defensive stats for a catcher are going to be base attempts, base stealing attempts against, and how many of those you throw out. Wild pitch numbers that, wild pitches that aren't blocked. Pass ball numbers.
Field line, but
And that'll be a foul ball. ERA,
to the right field corner.
all kinds of stuff like that. I think those are way better indicators
Think, well,
than, if your team gets good calls or not.
to go the 16
Because in this game, I don't know how good. Like Adley Rutschman's a great catcher, but like there was a ball like nearly at the at the batter's shoulder was called a strike, and there was no frame attempt, and they just called it a strike. It's like, I don't know. Just seems like they give bad calls. Who is it? Henderson, McKenna, and Ortiz. Henderson, McKenna, and Ortiz. Tigers go 1-2-3 yet again. 4-0 Orioles, top of the fourth. Bias? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? No, we're not hitting this guy. I already told you how this game is gonna go. I got the vibe of this game in the very first inning. We're gonna get hit up pretty good, and then we're not gonna do nothing but get 3 hits, get shut out. That's what it is. Seems like they forgot they were playing 2 games or something. I have no idea what happened. Like, they got surprised with this game. They're like, all right, you're playing another one now. They're all like, wait, what? The fuck did this happen? We were all excited. We just had an early game. We thought we were done for the day. Now we got to play another one? That's unfair. Did the Orioles have to play too? It's like, yeah, they literally, you're playing them twice. I'm gonna look at him and shit. Come on, go back to the game. I hate Bally Sports so much. It's such a shitty app. Ugh. I'm gonna fall asleep because of these commercials. Oh, okay. Damn, the inning's probably over. They just spent so much time just doing random fucking Bally Sports commercials. Look at our ad.
Might I mention, Shep, we nailed it in game 1. All 3 legs hit.
Strike 1. Even though this at bat's probably long over, and we're probably heading to the bottom of the 4th by now. Anyway, 0-1 count. They'll call that strike 2.
We just don't have time for it. Yeah, but
You guys want to see a 5-pitch or a 6-pitch walk?
thinking about the Kings? You think about the Kings on the road? Not many people saw that happen.
No, you did.
Yeah.
Now that there's an actual lefty up, boy's just gonna walk him. Just. All right, I'm up 0-2. Just gotta make one good pitch.
Henderson leading off the Baltimore fourth.
Strike or ball 1.
Ryan McKenna and Joey Ortiz.
I'm Matthew Boyd. I suck at pitching, man.
Center his first time up.
Oh, ball 2.
Bat 2-2.
Well, looks like I'm right. This is gonna be a 6-pitch walk. Get this joke off the fucking mound. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We talk about
I wasn't being serious.
as the 5th best prospect for Baltimore. Gunnar Henderson is the #1.
It appears Boyd is actually going to walk him after getting up 0-2. Oh, never mind. He got him to pop it up.
On the left side.
Should be an out. We'll see if it actually is, and it is. 1 away. All right, McKenna's up now.
Down in the fourth. Don't miss
All right, that was good. Boyd didn't actually give up the walk there. I'm very happy to see he didn't blow an 0-2 start. Which, sadly, that is very Boyd-like.
4-run second for Baltimore. He had an RBI single and scored a run.
Thanks for the 16 likes, everyone who's tuned in. Appreciate it. If you haven't dropped one, consider doing so. Might get some more people in here. Stream's doing really shitty this afternoon.
Tried to hold up, but couldn't, says first base umpire Brian Wall.
0-2.
Yeah, this Baltimore Orioles team just, from an offensive standpoint, just wears the pitchers down. Just wear them down. They take good pitches. They put the ball in play. They're one of the best offenses in the American League.
And here's the pitch.
Jammed him. That's a foul ball.
And foul ball. Count will be 0-2. They'll do it again.
Yeah, they win in a lot of different ways.
What's sad is that all the people earlier that were asking if I was doing the game 2 aren't here.
High level. But it's this offense that really stirs that proverbial pot for Brandon Hyde.
Always a bit perplexing.
Entering today in some key categories, including what Simo was just talking about, pitches per plate appearance. No team sees more in the American League than this Baltimore squad.
0-2 count. Yeah, I'm not talking about you. I mean, obviously you're here.
Sure, but that's something that they preach in the minor leagues. They preach being patient. They preach getting better pitches to hit.
Popped up.
And that'll be the second out of the inning. All right, 2 away. Here comes Ortiz.
Considered one of the best minor league systems in baseball.
Top of the fourth, 2 away. Orioles lead 4-0 here in the fourth.
Minor league system. 8 prospects in the top 100 that included Gunnar Henderson.
I feel like every game we play against the Orioles, they bring up that they have a good minor league system. It's like, yeah, Shepard, we know. You've told us like a million fucking times. Jesus Christ. I don't know why. If I was Monroe, I'd call him out. Be like, how many times are you going to say this when we play them? It's always once a game. You tell us how good their minor. It's like, what, do you think we forgot? Like, the first time you tell us, yeah, that's cool information. The second time, or what is this, game 6? Game 7 against these guys? No, game 6. You don't need to tell us, 6 different times.
Mexico State. That's where he played his college ball.
The 1-2 count for Ortiz. It's like the information doesn't change, dude. What the fuck? Hey, and that'll be a pop out.
Right side of the diamond, McKinstry again. 3.
And all right, let's head to the bottom of the fourth. Tigers getting a little bit better on the mound. Haven't given up runs since the second, so maybe this will be the inning they get it going. It'll be Green, Baez, and Maton. Green, Baez, and Maton here in the bottom of the fourth. 4-0. Hold on. Oh man, I hate my nose. The Tigers? Yeah, the Detroit Tigers are a really good minor league team. Pretty much, yeah, I guess Toledo's doing really well this year right now, actually. But a lot of those guys should probably be in the in the majors. They're in that weird like limbo space. Oh man, my nose is driving me fucking insane. Hold on. Ugh. Sorry about that. Nose is bothering the shit out of me. Well, eventually they'll bring the game back on instead of just showing commercial. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're just showing replays. They're still not going to show at bats. Oh, ball one. There we go. Finally. Here's Riley Green. Of course, it's Green, Baez, and Maton. I said that about 50 minutes ago. You know how long those commercials can take. Ball two.
Taking my job now? You got to read the Menards big money moment. You can't let me set you up with that. Here we go.
I don't know about that.
Star is born.
3-0.
3-0 to Riley Green. Green saw 30 pitches in his 5 ABs in game 1 of this doubleheader.
Yeah, the more pitches you see, the more comfortable you get.
3-1.
Your rhythm and timing becomes.
You live in Toledo? Yeah, that makes sense.
Fouled away. Now a full count.
It's nice that they're doing good. It just sucks that when they come up, it doesn't really like translate to success for the Tigers. Kind of just seems to do nothing. And Riley Green strikes out, 1 away.
4 straight strikeouts for Grayson Rodriguez.
Very unfortunate.
Well, Riley Green would probably want that 3-1 fastball that he missed back.
We just keep everybody striking out. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight strikeouts? 4 straight. Here comes Baez now. Yeah, mud hens are, yeah, they can hit. I just wish it would translate a little bit better up at this level. 0-1 though for Baez. 1 away. And it's 0-2.
About 15, 16%. Now all of a sudden it's jumped up to 24%. And he's getting lots and lots of swings and misses.
1-2.
Could have gone to Texas A&M, but instead chose to sign with the Orioles when drafted 11th overall.
So look at those numbers there, that chase rate and whiff rate.
And that's going to be the second out of the inning, as it looks like that's going to stay in play. It does.
2 away.
So he pops out in foul territory. There's 2 down in the inning now, and who's coming up? Nick Maton. All right, well, maybe there's something here. All right, Maton, we need something. We got 1 hit. A leadoff double by McKinstry, and then ever since then, we've been out every at-bat.
He looks at 1 low.
Ball 1.
Way out in front.
Oh, you're Jake Witt to the Colts. Hey, there we go.
And you've told us before, you can't sit on a changeup.
That's pretty cool. I'll be right back.
It's just too dangerous.
Yeah, no, it's just a tough pitch to even hit. What you want to do is on that changeup, you want to see it up. The Tigers have chased that pitch down. But it's because of that fastball that you have to respect the changeup. His fastball's 95 to 97 miles per hour. Ball gets on you in a hurry. So he can speed you up.
That's pretty cool.
Slows you down.
2-2.
That was that changeup you saw a minute ago at 82 to make it 2-2 to Maton.
And strike 3.
1, 2, 3 at all.
Well, Tigers pretty much just get mowed down again. They're not putting up any fight. It'll be Hayes, Rutschman, and Mountcastle. Hayes, Rutschman, and Mountcastle, top of the 5th. 1, 2, and 3 for the Orioles. 4-0 Orioles after 4. Tigers look a little dead at the plate. Hopefully they can get something going here soon. But I've seen this look before. Just kind of got to stay positive and hope that something can come from it. It's a commercial break and everything like that. So you want to get up, stretch your legs out, you know, whatever you happen to do. Hey, we have 17 likes. We're doing pretty good on the stream. If you haven't dropped one, consider doing so. We could maybe get up to a 20. Might be tough on this stream. Tigers will get 2 runs back in the bottom of the 5th, maybe. Doesn't seem like it. This doesn't seem like their night to hit, so kind of gotta hope they suddenly break through, come together. I don't know what euphemism is best used there, but whatever one you want to use, it probably works. Come on, go to the game. No one gives a shit about any of this. Go to the game. Come on, Bally. Nobody wants to watch people hit home runs, whatever the hell this is. What a terrible app. All right, Tigers are on. Cool.
Presented by Carmano's Cancer Institute. Special ticket packages include a game ticket, pink bucket hat, and a donation supporting breast cancer research.
Hooray, the Tigers are back on.
Pink. You don't even have to dance if you don't want.
Star Wars night on for the Dodgers. That's probably a pretty cool place to be that night because it's like really close to Hollywood and all that fun stuff. And yeah, it's probably pretty fun for Dodgers.
Days looking better as it goes.
Probably a pretty good time.
Tigers ones, right?
Hayes the batter. It's 0-2.
Hayes 0-2. It'll be Hayes, Adley Rushman, and Ryan Mountcastle for Baltimore in the 5th. All 4 of their runs scored in the 2nd on 5 singles.
Yeah, it looks like Boyd's settling in, really locating his pitches better, pitching ahead in the count.
It's raining. Not at the game where I live. Oh, that'll be a pop out, or well, a little fly out to shallow right field. That should be 1 away. All right, here comes Rutschman with 1 down in the top of the 5th. 4-0 Orioles lead.
And now a message from Rally House.
Play ball, Michigan. Shop the latest in Tigers style with your favorite brands and throwback designs. Rally House has
He just had the Boyd inning right away in the 2nd. Got it out of the way right away. Because usually Boyd only does have typically 1 real bad inning that's really frustrating. And I guess he had that in the 2nd. So it was nice to see him kind of rally back. And I think he's gotten everybody out since then. So 1-1 on Rutschman. That is a ground ball. And that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. Rutschman grounds out to the shortstop. Now we'll see what Mountcastle wants to do. Good job by Boyd to start getting people grounded out.
Knocks it down off his body to the glove and throws a bullet across the diamond.
You happy for Jake? Yeah, I'm happy for the guy too. Cool to see him get drafted.
There's no panic. And Javier Baez at the shortstop position.
Something we've seen this year from Baez that surprised us a year ago. Much more accurate throws to first.
Mountcastle, the hitter.
Not quite so much.
Yeah, you can look at his footwork. You know,
Damn, they're already on their 3rd time through the lineup in the 5th inning. That's pretty bad.
Sometimes his footwork was getting lazy last year.
Oh, that'll be a base hit. Ah.
Base hit for Ryan Mountcastle.
All right, here comes Santander with a runner at 1st and 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Not ideal.
Here's Anthony Santander. A
Close
ground
net.
out and a strikeout for Santander. And he takes strike 1.
Strike 1.
7 hits for Baltimore. All of them singles.
Just gotta get rid of the screen. Looks like he gets out. Good inning for Boyd. See how many. Let's see how far it's behind though. Oh, not too far behind.
Veerling is
That'll be a fly out to Veerling. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning for the Tigers. That'll send Hospodu and Cabrera to the plate. Hospodu and Cabrera. Got to mute the audio, you know, whatever, commercial breaks, yada, yada, yada. So we'll see if there's any runs that can be found. Hospodu and Cabrera. Oh, yeah, that's true. All right, commercial break. So we have to wait for a minute for the game to come back on. It'll be Hospidu and Cabrera. So 6, 7, and 8 for the Tigers. Well, 5, 6, and 7 for the Tigers. So we'll see. Gonna have to start scoring here. It's 4-0. Baltimore leads. Tigers have done good, kind of keeping it under control since the kind of offensive outburst here in the second, but they haven't really been able to put any points up to kind of tamp it back the other way. Only getting about half the job done for the unnatural comeback. You know, hopefully the Tigers can get it going. It'll be up to Hospidu and Cabrera this inning, whenever they decide to grace us with the game again. Come on. Oh, finally, they're bringing it back slowly. You know what does it is they have to, like, always complete their stupid-ass commercials. So it, like, slows down the actual broadcast. They'll never cut their own advert. They're, what are they, throwing 3, 4 pitches, and they have yet to throw a single one in this at-bat for me? Strike one. Jesus Christ. This Bally broadcast just gets more and more behind every pitch. Ball one. At one point in the season, when the season began, it was just like a pitch off. And now it's like 3 to 4 pitches behind. I don't even know how that's even doable. 1-1. That'll be called strike 2 at the top of the zone.
Yeah, Rodriguez is really dealing right now. And what he's doing is he's changing speeds well. He's really spinning the baseball. Got a good curveball work.
Yeah, Badu's been all right.
We've well documented how nasty.
Foul ball, 1 and 2. See what I mean by how far this broadcast is behind? And I can't really do anything. This is just where Bally Sports is.
In a week. And in that last start, 5 scoreless, scattered 5 hits and struck out 6. Has already matched that strikeout total here today.
Anyway, 2-2 count. Oh, and Haas flies out. Oh, no, it's a foul ball. Tigers suck. We're not doing shit today. We're getting smoked up on by this kid. I just keep doing whatever he's doing. We can't hit it. And another pitch way the fuck out of the strike zone. Jesus, dude. They're just giving this kid strikeouts. They're just like, yeah, that's I guess somewhere near the strike zone, I guess. That's the second strike zone on a ball that's been a foot high.
Stays at the top of the strike zone. Eric Koss trusting with his eyes. See it. He said no.
Nowhere near the strike. The frame job didn't even have it as a strike. Jesus. 0-1. 1-1. Surprised that wasn't strike 2. Wouldn't have been much different than what they've been calling.
Now
1 and 2. What's this guy's strike zone? Just whatever. That'll be bounced in there for ball 2. 2 and 2.
Yeah, he's pitching with some good tempo.
Guy's pitching good, but he's also getting a ton of love from the umpire.
Pitching ahead of the count.
outside 3-2.
Yeah, they expected that to be a strikeout.
He's got such an effective changeup. 3-2 count. Might see that pitch here.
Oh, that was a nasty pitch. That was a nasty pitch. That'll be the 8th strikeout for Grayson. So that's everybody but Miggy he struck out. So Miggy's his next victim. I'm sure we're going to make sure everybody strikes out. Nice. Cool, Kenny.
He's got some late bite to it in the strike zone.
Ball 1.
Misses with the first pitch to Cabrera, who grounded to short.
Surprised that wasn't a strike. Lower than 2. That's been lower than 3 or 4 strikes he's called on us today. 2-0. Bottom of the 5th here, 2 away, 2-0 count to Miggy, and that'll be fouled away for strike 1. 4-0 Orioles lead here in the bottom of the 5th.
Been impressed with Rodriguez's ability.
2-1 count.
Pitches that curveball, changeup when he falls behind in the count to get himself back into the count.
Hey, look at that. Miggy drives one into left center and gets a base hit, so that'll be finally the Tigers get something going here. Hopefully Veerling comes up and maybe just hits a home run or something. Cuts the lead in half, or I don't know. Anyway, that'll be a 2-out single for Miggy with 1 on, 1 out. Or 1 on, 2 out.
There's a fastball at 95 right over the heart of the plate.
See if the Tigers can get her going.
Hits that ball hard. Back up the middle.
Matt Veerling takes strike 1.
Veerling takes strike 1. Feels like the Tigers had no idea this guy was pitching against them this afternoon. Strike 2. Maybe Christopher. I doubt it, though. 0-2 on Veerling with the runner at first. 2 away, bottom of the 5th. Miggy gets a single and breaks up the long slew of people of pretty much just everybody striking out.
A lot of Tigers here today against Grayson Rodriguez. Hitting behind.
1-2.
Yeah, seems like every one of the Tigers hitters have been 0-2. His command is on point tonight.
Ugh.
A lot of pitchers counts for Grayson Rodriguez. The 1-2 fouled away.
Another foul, so we'll have another 1-2 count. Let me grab a little bit of soda. Very thirsty. Okay. Oh, I have to.
Another one pop foul.
Another foul ball. Count will remain at 1-2. I like. Okay.
Good stop by Rushman to make it 2-2. Most pitches thrown in an inning here in the 5th.
Tigers hitters are starting to make the adjustments, starting to pick that breaking ball up a lot better.
3-2 now to Veerling.
All right.
0-2, and now it's the hitter's count.
Full count here for Veerling. Runner at first, 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. I wonder if Miggy will be on the move. Ball 4.
From 0-2 to a walk for Matt Veerling. 2 aboard for Andy Ibanez.
You know what?
To not panic when he went down 0-2. Still was trusting the eyes and trusting what he was seeing. And he took some close pitches. Fouled off some good pitches and worked himself.
Did a little bit of a refresh to see if that makes it speed up a little bit.
Another visit from Chris Holt, the Baltimore pitching coach.
Doing a little mound visit right now, though. 2 on, 2 out. The batter up is Ibanez. He could use a big hit.
Andy Ibanez hoping to have a moment here. Called up and added to the roster.
Looking like he has some good power to him, so.
Kerry Carpenter went on the 10-day IL.
Hit 5 home runs, had 17 RBIs so far with Toledo. So a 1.027 OPS, which is really solid. 297 average, so maybe Ibanez can get a hold of one and rip it.
And he takes strike one. A fastball.
Strike one.
93.
Seeing the Tigers take that fastball because Rodriguez has thrown them a heavy dose of curveballs and changeups.
Just kinda. It'll be ball one.
Fouls it away.
And that'll be fouled away. It'll be 1-2 yet again. Or now it's 1-2.
Former Western Michigan Broncos
Adrian O'Connell.
warming for ball.
I don't know. I never heard of him. Why? Yeah. Foul ball. We'll do it again. 1-2 it'll remain. Ibanez the hitter.
Ibanez is from Havana, Cuba. He was the youngest player on the Cuban 2013 World Baseball Classic team when he was just 19 years young. Represented him again this year.
Raiders drafted him at quarterback. Oh, that's cool. Ibanez strikes out. Tigers strand the runners. We'll head to the top of the 6th here. Top 6 coming up. It'll be Mateo, McCann, and Henderson. Mateo, McCann, and Henderson due up here in the top of the 6th. 4-0 Orioles lead. Commercial break, so that's why the audio got muted, and we're just kind of chilling now. Oh, fuck. Glad I was paying attention on that. Hey, we're up at 18 likes, just 2 away from the like goal. I appreciate that, guys. Surprised we're getting up there. From Jackson State. That's cool. Is he good or... Actually, I don't know. You can't really tell from anyone this late in the draft. It's just kind of like, they got this guy. You're silver and black for some blue. Oh, some Raiders. The Raiders. Well, hey, the Lions, you know, sometimes some teams eventually grow out of their shitty days in their shitty era. The Lions lasted like 60 or like 57, 58 years, so you know. Some a little slower, some a little quicker. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up here for the Orioles. Mateo, McCann, and Henderson. You're a Leo.
That line remains 7.5. 4 runs scored to this juncture. Matt Shepard.
Tigers have to do some catching up if they want to hitch that 7.5. Matthew Boyd is back out there for the 6th.
I don't know what all that is.
Faces Jorge Mateo to start. It was
Strike
Mateo
one.
who got it started in the 2nd when Baltimore scored their 4 runs on 5 singles.
Ball one.
Despite being down 4-0, Matthew Boyd has thrown less pitches than Grayson Rodriguez. Of course, that's what happens when you strike out as many as Rodriguez has done today.
I don't know much about the astrological stuff.
The 1-1 to Mateo. Swung on and missed. That's Matthew Boyd's changeup at 8.
Here's the 1-2. To up time. Took a time. Count is 1-2. We're in the top half of the 6th. Orioles leading it 4-0.
Driven to right and deep.
Veerling. Whoa, shit. Veerling with a nice play. Runs it down. Keeps a double plus from getting down. So good job by Veerling to make a nice running play and right. Good job. 1 away here in the 6th.
That's our T-Mobile coverage cam, Simo.
Leo Animal's a lion.
Great jump on this baseball.
Pretty sure mine's a crab because I'm a Cancer.
Takes the right route over the shoulder. Just a really good grab.
It's a shit animal to have.
He's a beauty.
Like, oh, cool, I'm a sea insect.
You like it. Every Tiger fan.
Don't know how that's not. I wish it was a monkey. That'd be a lot cooler.
I do like it. I love it. Big fan.
The numbers might be going up a little bit. He keeps this up.
Fucking shitty little crab.
When you've got Green in center and Vierling in right making plays like that.
0-2 on McCann. Ball one.
Off it, it's 1-2.
Two and two.
Just missed off the edge. 2-2 to James McCann. Single and a run scored in the second and a fly ball to center his last time up.
Stretch a little bit. Fucking sore. Not really sore, just getting sleepy. Not really sleepy either. You know that thing when you've just been kind of sitting around, doing like one thing for too long? It's kind of how I feel about today. It's just like, oh, 2 streams.
Take a look at Vierling's pre-pitch setup.
Here's the full count offering. It'll be out of play. Count will remain full with nobody on and 1 away in the top of the 6th. It's a 4-0 Orioles lead. Can the Tigers start to push a comeback? Well, we'll see.
And so when that ball's in the hitting zone, you're able to get your best jump.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Going back, coming in. It's just something that goes unnoticed.
Hey, Boyd gets a strikeout. We'll head to the next batter. I thought the inning was over. Here comes Henderson now with 2 out and nobody on. All right. Maybe we can get through the 6th and, you know, quickly here, quietly, and then maybe we can actually start scoring runs. O'Connell was produced quarterback. I don't even... Well, I don't think he's meant to be your guys' long-term quarterback. Or, like, your future option. Unless you think, like, a 5th-round QB is really going to be, like, your next big guy. Which, I don't know. You do need backups.
Now 2-1.
Probably because Brian Hoyer's like 800 years old and last year got hurt taking a snap.
Vierling way off the line with Henderson at the dish. 2-1 inside 3-1.
And Jimmy Garoppolo's made of glass too.
I mean, he's in right center field, seemingly.
Yeah, but I like the communication between Riley Green and Vierling.
I don't know. You got really weak quarterbacks. That's all I gotta say. What's up, Amir?
A 2-out walk.
You guys don't necessarily have quarterbacks. You know what I mean? You're kind of in a weird state where Brian Hoyer's so old. He literally got hurt taking a snap against the Packers last year, and Jimmy G's Jimmy G. Oh, nice. I'm sure you're happy to be back home. Plus, I don't know. It's pretty much the end of the draft.
Chris Fetter with a chat with Matthew Boyd.
Just kind of just shooting fish in a barrel at this point, seeing what you can get.
This season, and this is his longest outing at 5 2/3 innings.
Can Matthew Boyd finish the inning?
He's got to get Ryan McKenna to do it.
They're gonna let him try. Got to get McKenna out here with runner at first and 2 away. We'll see if Boyd can finish this. Henderson up first.
McKenna drove in a run with a single in the second and then popped up to second.
Ah, man, my arm. Get that feeling.
Swung on and missed.
Strike 1.
0-1.
Come on, Boyd. Let's see if you can get through this. Wouldn't be too terrible of a start if he can go 6 and only give up 4. It's not too terrible for the way this started. And that'll be 0-2. Good pitch. Yeah, I would imagine. I would imagine. Also, Christopher, Josh McDaniels might be a bad head coach. So that might be also why you made some goofy picks. He did that in the with the Broncos a few times, apparently. One and two.
A.J. Hinch has Jose Cisnero warming in the Tigers' pen.
Two and two.
2-2.
That's 2 pitches at the bottom of the strike zone to McKenna. Again, we started talking about changing eye levels. You want to go up. You want to work that upper part of the strike zone. Boyd's had a lot of success in a fastball up.
Oh, and Boyd gives up a homer. And Boyd, right on cue, gives up a home run. It's now 6-0. And he's going to get pulled after this. They'll bring in a new pitcher. Should have pulled him before that.
Well, that's the right pitch. He worked the bottom zone. 2 sliders down at that back leg. That's 90-mile-per-hour center cut. And McKenna greets him.
You know what Gruden made the mistake of doing? Shit-talking Roger Goodell.
First home run of the season extends the Baltimore lead.
That's what got him. Anyway, they'll be making a pitching change. Here comes Cisnero with bases clear. 6-0 lead for the Orioles in the top of the 6th. This game's probably just about finished, but you know, we'll finish this out here. Hopefully we can score some runs in the 7th, or else I may just end the stream. We're not quite at the light goal yet. Not many people are here. No one's really saying much. So we'll probably get out of here a little earlier. Doesn't seem like anyone's too interested in this stream. No harm, no foul for me. Plus, you know, if it's fucking 7, if we're in the 7th inning and it's 6-7-0, I don't really want to watch that anymore. This is more of a personal thing. It's nothing against anyone, really. It's just, it gives me a good reason to dip out. It's like, if there was a bunch of people watching, like, you know, 20, 30, like in our normal amount, I'd stay on. But it's like, yeah, well, whatever, for whatever reason, this stream ain't going nowhere. Never got off the ground at all. But it is Saturday evening, so I don't know. It's kind of like a golden rule on this channel. The earlier I stream on a Saturday, the better the content will do. But like the later I stream, the worse it does. Because there's like there's possible UFC fights going on. There's basketball games going on. There's hockey playoffs are going on. My audience kind of just doesn't like me generally. You know, all sorts of things working against me.
Tigers at MLBshop.com. Those are good-looking jerseys.
Not bad, huh, Chef?
Like that name. Yeah. Don't like what's happening here at Comerica Park in Game 2 of this double.
Hard shit tonight.
Homer by Ryan McKenna.
Fair enough.
6-0 Baltimore. Here's Joey
I figured that would peek in. Ooh, ball one inside. Drafts going on. There's a lot of shit going on today.
And the 11th appearance of the season for Cisnero.
Appreciate everyone who is here, though. I will say, I'm not trying to, like, you know, make anyone feel bad. The main thing is that I'm just kind of getting bored of watching a fucking blowout.
Check swing grounder over the bag. That's a fair ball.
And the Tigers get the out. Hooray! You're going to UFC in 2 weeks? Oh, nice, man. I know that. I remember you said you bought tickets for it. That's cool that it's coming up soon. Anyway, we're heading to the bottom of the 6th here. It'll be McKinstry, Green, and Baez. McKinstry, Green, and Baez here in the bottom of the 6th. Let's just hope the Tigers can get a run or two. That would be quite nice. Literally just a run would make it completely worth finishing the game out. But it is a commercial break right now, so apologize for the muting the audio and the game disruption, but, you know, there isn't a game to talk about. Top of the order for the Tigers, though. You know what skill I wish I would have learned when I was growing up? And because I could have had the opportunity to do it for free and cheap. Sign language. You know what job I would have got? Sign language interpreter. Like the person who goes up on a stage when someone's giving their speeches and shits. And I stand there and I just do gang signs the whole time. You know how fun that would have been? Well, not really gang signs, whatever the sign language is. I'm just up there fucking, you know, going hard as shit, having a good old time. I can wear whatever because they can't really see me that good. Because isn't there, isn't sight based on vision? Or, damn it, sight based on hearing? So, like, not only are they blind, but they're also deaf. They're kind of blind, too. Kind of like how the T-Rex, if you didn't move, it couldn't see you and eat you. Blind people scare the shit out of me. Have you ever... not blind, deaf people. Blind people are fine. They can't do nothing. Deaf people are fucking frightening, though. You ever met a fully deaf person before? I have. I used to live by a couple of them. Oh, Short's coming to bat for whatever reason. Oh, there's a new pitcher. Aiken's in to pitch, so Zach Short's going to come in and hit for McKinstry, who's been our best hitter today. Have you ever heard a deaf person talk? That shit's that shit's pretty good. Jags, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, right? Have you ever heard a deaf person speak before, Jags? That'll be ball one. Like one that isn't so well educated and just kind of lives in a trailer park or something. No, not looking the greatest, Daniel. Is that a knuckleball? No? Oh, you should go YouTube what do deaf people talk like. And if it isn't hysterically funny to you, then you haven't found the right thing. I know how you would react to that. It's 3-0. Just know that they have no mental handicap other than they can't hear, and that's how they talk.
Yeah, you're gonna see a 4-pitch mix from Aiken. He's got a good fastball at 95.
Nicest way I can describe it, because I got to be careful. They got weird sounding voices. I'm sure I do too. You know, my voice sounds funky, but they sound really weird. 4-1.
This is when Aiken gets himself into trouble.
Again, it's because they can't really hear themselves, so, you know, they can't really, you know, do anything about it.
Hopefully the Tigers can capitalize.
One on, nobody out here in the 6th. Against Aiken. That'll be ball 1. Or strike 1, sorry. Looked a little high, but I guess not.
Tigers saw Aiken on Thursday night. He pitched a scoreless inning. Ground ball, base hit.
Hey, that'll be a base hit. Runner could, hey, short around second. He's heading into third. That'll be 2 on. Nobody out here for the Tigers in the bottom of the 6th. Finally, some life from the team here. Damn, Jags, you never heard Helen Keller talk, though? Game 2, the Tigers' offense is dead. They had 16 hits in game 1, 3 tonight so far. 7 runs in game 1. 0 today in this game. They're coming back to the mound to talk to their reliever. So it'll be 2 on, nobody out. Runners are at the corners, and Baez is up to bat.
For Aiken, forces Mike Baumann to warm up.
Yeah, 3-run homer would be really nice right now from Baez. I think that'd be his first of the year too, which would be really, really sweet.
One of the strengths of this
So,
team without question.
let us hope. Let us hope. If you haven't dropped a like on the stream, consider doing so. It helps us out a ton. Get some people in here.
I was just thinking that.
It's a nice thing to do.
Baez in search of his first hit here in the second game of the doubleheader.
Think about it. What would Jesus do? He'd leave me a like because he's a good guy.
They got bad here for Baez. With
Even
that
if he
run,
wasn't a fan of the
2
Tigers.
outs. Look for him to be lifting, trying to hit something to the outfield.
A chopper to short. Oh,
Hey, runner's gonna go. Hey, the ball gets through somehow. Tigers get a run in. It's 6-1 with 2 on and a little excuse me single. The Riley Green gets to third, so it'll be first and third on the Baez excuse me single, and that might be an error on the shortstop. Yeah, that's probably should be an error.
And didn't watch that ball into the glove.
That'll probably rule that an error.
And then how about Green?
That should have probably been fielded. That was a pretty routine ground ball.
First to third.
Fielding error by Mateo. Yeah.
with Tyler Nevin being
They're gonna pull their pitcher now. They're gonna pull their pitcher. So the Orioles are making a pitching change. Aiken wasn't able to get anybody out. Gave up a bunch of hits and an error. And the Tigers are starting to field off of him pretty good. So, Mike Baumann is going to come into pitch. Mike Baumann's coming into pitch for Keegan Aiken. So Mike Baumann's the new pitcher, and the Tigers are going to have Tyler Nevin pitch hit for Nick Maton. So Nevin's going to come in and hit with runners at the corners, nobody out. It's a 6-1 Orioles lead. Yeah, 6-. Hey, if one swing of the bat, this is a whole new game, baby. We're only down by 2. Hopefully we're ready to go. Commercial break though as they switch pitchers. Baumann gets a few throws to warm up and get ready to come in. Holy moly. Oh no. Jake DeGrom is on the IL. Damn. Well, rip to the Rangers season. It was going really good. But there is a new pitcher coming into the game, Baumann for the Orioles. They lead 6-1, but the Tigers are trying to threaten here. They have runners at the corners. Again, nobody out, and Nevin is pinch hitting for Nick Maton.
It was 6-0 Baltimore. The Tigers have
Can the Tigers pick up at least a sac fly here to make it a 4-run game?
more bullpen and hoping for a big inning here. Simo trying to have some better at bats as Baltimore goes back to the
Anything but a strikeout here is a good out because you could probably even give up 2 to get the
Well, it's
run.
all about situational hitting. Now that the Tigers are starting to get some traffic on the base paths, it's going to be key for them to capitalize, cash in that run at third base, see if they can't claw their way back into this ball game.
See what they do.
Tyler Nevin is in as a pinch hitter for Nick.
Come on, Nevin, just don't strike out.
Nevin fouls it back.
Strike 1.
Would love to come back and burn his old team. He played 64 games with the Orioles a year ago.
Nevin's hitting 50. It's probably time he gets sent back down to AAA.
Swung
This guy can't hit. 0-2.
Well, in this
Can't
situation,
hit.
That's the right location. You want that ball up. That's the pitch that you can hit to the outfield.
12th appearance for Baumann. Saw him Thursday.
1 like away from the like goal. I'd appreciate it if you could drop one.
That's up high, 1-2.
Helps the stream out, get some people in here, you know. 1-2 for Nevin.
Green at third, Baez at first. 1 run home.
Ball 1 up, or ball 2.
Green safe on a single. Baez on the fielder's choice. An error.
Nobody out in the bottom of the 6th. It's a 6-1 game.
That's how it was scored with an RBI for him.
Bummer can really spin the baseball here. You might see a slider down and away.
Here's the pitch. Nevin.
Lifted to deep center field. Chasing
It's fly ball, center field, and it's gone. Hey, there we go. First career home run for Tyler Nevin, who desperately needed to get a big hit. And it's a 6-4 game. Tigers are all of a sudden right back in this one. Nevin hits his first career home run, 421 feet. Boy, oh boy, did he desperately need to bash one out. And suddenly the Tigers have new life. Yeah, you should have hoped it was going to be a slam. There you go, Tyler.
The helmet doesn't fit.
His head's too big for the helmet. It don't fit. You got a big ass head, dude. I know that struggle.
Haas tried to follow it up with one of his own.
That had to feel good to Nevin.
Oh, man. Just try and wipe that smile off his face.
He had been going through it.
Well, that's a good hit. That's a good job for him. That's what he needed. 0-2. Man, he fucking smoked that too. 421 feet. Nothing cheap about that one.
Big fly baseball, dead center field. And how about that reaction?
Yeah, he really needed to hit a ball like that.
Just his second hit as a Tiger.
Yeah, big hit too. 1-2 now. Haas the hitter at the plate. The 6-4 game. Tigers have put up a 4 spot here in the inning to draw themselves back into the game. Tigers are getting to the Orioles bullpen a bit here. And Haas strikes out.
For the first out in the 6th.
Now up is Badu. Let's see if he has anything he can do. Doo-ga-doo-ga-doo. Maybe a nice little line shot to a gap or something.
From Nevin, a 3-run shot was Detroit's 5th 3-run homer this year. That is 4th most in Major League Baseball.
I like the direction of that
I know you
home
do.
run.
Yeah.
That's
Damn, the Tigers have the most, or tied for the most 3-run homers in baseball. I guess you could say we're actually a really good team if you stop and think about it. It's just, you know, we play with the AL East way the fuck too much. As soon as we stop playing these bullies, we'll look like a good team. I think we're done with the Orioles after this series. That's 7 games. That's got to be more than enough. We have our point proven or whatever the MLB's trying to do to us. 1-1 count. 2-1 count. A bit high, a little outside.
Who's 0 for 2 so far.
Reds and Astros 2-1, bases loaded, 2 outs. Will they blow it? Uh-oh. So the Astros are leading 2-1. Hey, good call on that. You said the Astros might pull this, or the A's might pull it out, not
Big
Astros.
swing and a miss, 2-2.
2-2. They keep showing Nevin. Well, I mean, he did hit his first home run. Ah, shit. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Badu grounds out to the second baseman. There's 2 away now. And up is Miguel Cabrera. Maybe Miggy can hit his first home run of the season. The A's just blew it. Hey, the comeback cats are a thing.
Here's Miguel Cabrera, who singled his last time up.
And strike 1.
Strike 1.
Just like that, the confidence of Nevin never wavered.
No, 2.
Wave and a miss. Drives it foul.
0-2 foul ball. We'll do it again. 6-4 now. The Tigers have hit a 3-run homer in the inning, and they drove in another run to make it a 2-run game. So good job by them to cut the lead down. So we will see the top of the 7th. So that'll be pretty fun. But right now it's 0-2.
Cabrera high in the air. Left
And just
center
skied it. So we'll head to the top of the 7th, as I just kind of talked about. Top of the 7th coming up. It'll be Hayes, Rutschman, and Mountcastle. Hayes, Rutschman, and Mountcastle do up here in the top of the 7th. Tigers cut the lead to a 6-4 game. Let's see if they can hold it here and try and push it further back their way in the bottom of the 7th. It's probably also a little extra sweet for Nevin because, again, he comes from, I believe, the Orioles system. So excuse me, pardon me. Damn, apparently the Giants just drafted Gervarius Owens, their new QB1. Pretty crazy. No, I'm just kidding. Cisneros going to stay in the game and pitch. It'll be, again, Hayes, Rutschman, and Mountcastle, 1, 2, and 3 for the Orioles in the top of the 7th. It's commercial break. We're just waiting for things to pop back on and come back live and yada, yada, yada. Hey, 22 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. We killed it. We're killing the likes today. I appreciate you. Good looking out. Good looking out. Helps the stream out a ton. And we hit the like goal, which is always really nice. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. All that does is really help the stream out, makes so more people find it and pop in, and it also keeps America safe from people who hate it. Well, that's good. What's wrong with that baby? Why does it look so unable to breathe?
That's a youngin's first Tigers game of his
That bro looks like he's struggling to breathe. He's purple and pink and blue. He's all kinds of colors.
It's a good baby.
He's chilling though. He don't look uncomfortable. He just looks like he's struggling.
Tigers are now into it.
1-1. Hayes to lead it off against Cisnero. Hopefully Sis doesn't blow this. Now that we're like back in the game, I hope we can stay in the game. Short state goes to second. Ibanez to third. Nevin over to first. Quick little defensive realignment. 2-1. Shit, not good. Just bad.
Here in the 7th, Austin Hayes, Adley Rutschman, and Ryan Mountcastle against Cisnero.
Yeah.
3-1.
3-1.
Man for Baltimore. Brian Baker warming up for Baltimore. Live arm. Inside.
All right, that'll be ball 4. So 1 on here to start the top of the 7th. That's not exactly good when you just scored 4 runs in the bottom half of the inning. So probably want to try to get this inning over, maybe double this guy up with with Rutschman batting. It's a catcher. You kind of might have the opportunity to pull that off here.
Seems to always come back to bite you.
Uh-oh. Stream under it to 13 people. Is it dying out pretty bad?
Well, it sure bit Baltimore in the 6th, didn't it?
It did.
Damn.
Pitches thrown by Jose Cisnero, only 2 strikes.
Wonder why this stream never got going. Wonder what the difference between earlier and right now is. Earlier stream was doing great.
The strike zone this season. Normally a strike thrower.
Something happened.
Baez is up the middle.
Hmm.
There's a strike.
Who knows? A's blew it big time. That'd be nice if they could mimic it.
Ibanez giving Rushman the third base line. Ton of room.
Here's the 2-1 from Cisnero. And 2-2.
Sends it that way. Badu is over.
Badu unable to get there in time. Just landed a little too quickly. 2-2 count. Yeah, this stream's dead. Might end this soon. Only 12 people. This stream's not getting any better.
Baltimore 4-4-0.
Wonder why no one's showing up.
See how the defense is positioned, especially on the left side of that.
Everyone just decided they don't want to watch the second game today. They're like simultaneously, nah. Something weird's happening. Who knows?
3-2 to Adley Rushman.
Full count. Looks like we're walking another guy.
Rushman makes good contact. He's a contact hitter. With Hayes at first base, 3-2 count. He'll be running.
There goes the runner, and Rushman walks.
Yeah, they won the last game. And that's ball 4. That'll be 2 on, nobody out.
Back-to-back walks here in the 7th.
Just a lot of the people that said they were going to watch this game earlier just aren't here, so it's kind of weird. That'll bring Chris Fetter to the mound. I don't know if that matters much. Mountcastle's up with 2 on and nobody out. Cisnero can't hit the strike zone. Blech. Not going good. Not going good.
Here's the upcoming pitching matchup. It's presented by Wallside Windows. Tomorrow is the scheduled wrap-up between these two teams. Kyle Bradish for Baltimore. Spencer Turnbull.
Kyle Bradish and Spencer Turnbull tomorrow. Oh, boy.
Sports begins at 1 o'clock with John Keating, Todd Jones, and Johnny Kane.
With some traffic on the base paths, we're starting to see Jason Foley start to get loose in that pen.
There's Ryan Mountcastle. A single for 3 so far today. Swung on and missed. The single was to center field. Cisnero trying to get out of a 7th inning jam.
It'll be 0-2. No one was able to get to that. Would have been nice if somebody could have fielded that. 0-2. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th. 2 on and, yeah, no one out.
Up high at 97 to make it 1-2.
In this situation, Cisnero likes that 2-seam fastball. Trying to run it in on the hands of Mountcastle.
I couldn't move my legs, so I was getting fucking. Oh. Grab my.
2-2 to Ryan Mountcastle. Swung on and missed. Big strikeout there for Cisnero.
Hey, that's an out. Good job by Cisnero to get an out. Now a double play can get us out of this jam. So, it's 2 on, 1 away. We're in the top half of the 7th. It's 6-4 in favor of the Orioles. I always want to call them Orioles instead of the Orioles. So it always comes out Orioles. So it just kind of comes out weird. I always wind up butchering the ending. That'll be ball 1 in the dirt. No one advances. Might go to the bar. Sheesh. Get a little tipsy. Or a lot tipsy. I don't really know how you want to get down.
Against Santander.
Santander
The batter is Santander.
Cisneros got good arm side run on his fastball. It'd be the pitch to go to try to induce that ground ball double play.
Foul ball inside, 1-1.
1-1. Just one double play induced by Cisneros so far this season.
And that'll be hit on the ground. That could be up the, it's up the middle. Short gets it, steps on the whatever, and that'll end the inning. Double play. All right, let's head to the bottom of the seventh. Bottom of the seventh coming up. The score remains at 6-4. 6-4 remains the score. It'll be Vierling, Ibanez, and short. Vierling, Ibanez, and short, unless somebody gets pinched hit for. Vierling, Ibanez, and short. Brian Baker is going to come in and pitch. We'll see. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. The draft is finished. Damn, apparently the Patriots signed a UDFA quarterback. We're finished. Mac Jones is done. I figured the end of Mac Jones would come in this draft. The sad day in Patriots Nation. It's probably the end. We signed a guy. No, I'm not into dudes. So. Wait a minute. Is that the one that's the transgender one? No, I wouldn't. Either way. I'm into black chicks. I don't really like white women. They're a bit too demanding and bitchy. I don't really like white women, you know. They're good people. I'll be friends with them. But you know, not for me.
Thanks to the 3-run homer from
No thanks. I'd rather not have an unimpressive white child that can't jump. See, the only I can't explain it, Jags.
And it was nice to see Cisneros walk the first two batters, but then be effective and get himself out of that jam. I feel like that allows.
Let's say if my dad had any brains, I wouldn't be. I'd be a mixed race baby.
Vierling, Andy Ibanez, and then the top of the order and Zach Short due up here for Detroit in their half of the seventh against the.
No, now I'm fucking stuck in this shitty body.
This is Brian Baker. And Vierling fouls off.
Yeah, that's why you go for the specific certain ones. You take Mac over Jimmy G. Yeah, so would I. Mac's less injury prone. Baker's into pitch now. 0-1 count here on Vierling.
He's got a really good slider and changeup.
Pitch 1 2/3 innings Thursday night.
That'll be ball one.
Baltimore 7-4 win.
Or, well, I guess they called that a strike. That's fun. I guess it's been a strike all game.
Timeout granted to Vierling.
Baker throws tons of
Jags Nation, you know, there are non-crazy. Never mind.
Holding opponent to a 197 batting average.
Gotta go for the black chicks like that Zendaya chick. You know?
Vierling fouls it back.
Ones you can kind of.
That fastball will, especially down and away.
Chicks are hot as shit, dude. Up high, ball one. No women who look like that. Almost every girl I've ever dated's not been white. I've probably only dated one white woman, and that was when I was like 13. I don't actually have good chances with the non-whites.
Now 2-2 to Matt Vierling.
White women don't really like me like that. I don't know what it is, so I had to go somewhere else.
Reaches out and fouls it away.
I do very well with the nons.
In game one, he was spectacular. 3 for 4. A couple of doubles and a career
You know what
4 RBIs.
kind of women I'm not really at all attracted to is Asian women. There's just nothing there for me. They're just kind of boring. And I think it's a personality thing. I think they're very boring people. That'll be a base hit. Oh, is that for you? Ah. I think it's the same thing. I think it's the same thing with the Indian chicks. Like, I don't think they're bad looking. Just same with Asian women. I don't think they're ugly or anything. I just think personality-wise, they're so fucking boring, dude. It's just like, oh, this is fun. You just like sitting here and being quiet.
Fouls it away. 5 homers before the call-up with Toledo.
0-1. I mean, they're good looking. Just personality-wise, I don't really mesh well. Plus, they're also very usually really conservative people, and I don't really mesh too well with them.
Look for a bias to be trying to use the opposite field right here, hitting behind the runner.
But, you know, if you like those kind of chicks, more power to you. It's just like the dudes who like fat chicks. It seems like there'd be more for you if you liked Asian or Indian women. There's a, you know, like fucking 600 million of them probably.
Up high 2-2 to
2-2. What's up, Cooltron?
down the right field line. Santander gives chase, and it's in the seats. Tigers won the first game of this.
I don't give a shit about my kids looking like me. I hope they don't. That'd be a rough love. That'd be a rough roll. I'd be like, sorry about that, dudes. I sort of fucked you over. One away here with a runner at first in the bottom of the 7th. I got bad itchy ass skin that turns red. You know, I don't think I want my kids to have to deal with that, dude. I get sunburnt and shit. They, like, eliminating chances of skin cancer with, you know, melanating up a little bit. I'd rather my kids not have to fucking have my fucking shitty ass skin. Ugh. And it's only the physical traits. It's not the look. It's just literally just like it's itchy, fucking weirdly colored, prone to getting cancer. My kids will have nice facial hair, yeah. I mean, I hope they get that, but just, you know, they look different. So they, yeah, again, it's shitty in this skin, man. It's fucking itchy. Dries out really easy. Baltimore's doing a nice 2-out pitching change. Always a fun time. Always good for the pace of play. I'm a utilitarian, though, so, you know, Jags, I'm a little different. I believe that, you know, it's fucking itchy and fucking turning red. And anyway, it'll be Yenier Cologne, or Yenier Cano coming into pitch. I don't know where the hell I seen Cologne. Yenier Cano coming into pitch. So, quick pitching change. It'll be a commercial break. Plus, you know, I'm pretty fucking ugly. So, you know, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Like, I hope your kids look like me. And they'd be like, oh, take that shit back, Rob. That's permanent. You can't unwish that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to myself or my kids. Like, oh, thank God you look more like the chick who made you. Thank goodness. You were in for a rough ride if it didn't come out that way. You know what'd be really funny is if I had a daughter and she looked just like me. Be like, oh, sorry about that. You can hate me for life. I didn't know how that was supposed to work. I know a chick who has she's got like a couple hot sisters, a hot mom, right? And this bitch looks just like her dad. Can you imagine like the cruel twist of fate that would be? Like you just have these like gorgeous sisters and just a dropped in gorgeous mom, and then there's you, the girl who looks like her dad kinda as a chick. Like, damn, that's rough. I think even her little brother looks more like, you could see that that's directly like her mom's son, like, you know. Like, well, I don't know what to tell you. I almost said the chick's name. You just kind of, you know, look kind of manly. You're the future man of the family. Yeah. Be a cruel twist of fate, wouldn't it? That'd be something that I'd be pissed off all the time about that. Like, oh, I look like the ugly parent? That's fucking cool. Only one in the family, huh? Lovely.
Baltimore goes back to its bullpen. Danny Colomb is in to face Riley Green.
Ball one up high. Welcome back, Lions. What's up, Daniel? Welcome back.
Got a 4-pitch mix.
Game's pretty good. It's 6-4 in the bottom of the 7th. Maybe the Tigers can do something here. Oh, they brought in Colomb, actually. I thought Colomb was pitching.
Got a slider changeup. To the left-handers, you're going to see him utilize.
Oh, he can't hear his pitch comm.
Down and away.
Ugh. Pitch comm's a little busted.
And you see Edwin Moscoso go out there and stand.
And they got the little bad boy out. They got everything good. Yada yada.
To prevent the mound visit.
Maybe. We got 2 innings left after this one.
This is why Brendan Hyde made the
We got the 8th and the 9th. It's only 6-4. We've tried to come back. We've been able to hold them off since the 2nd inning, or well, since the 6th inning. I forgot they hit that 2-run shot because we left Boyd in a batter too long. That'll be 1-1.
Yeah, hit lefties really well last year.
He stays on the ball well. He'll drive that ball the opposite way.
Dude, Grayson Rodriguez was just all over us today. Ah, shit, that'll be the 3rd out. That'll end the inning. We'll head to the top of the 8th inning. It's 6-4 Orioles. 6-4 in favor of the Orioles. Mateo, McCann, and Henderson. Mateo, McCann, and Henderson due up here in the top of the 8th. We'll see how the Tigers decide to pitch that. Coming up here soon. Top 8, 6-4 Orioles. Foley's going to come in and pitch for the Tigers. Foley will come in and pitch for the Tigers. Oh, shit. Cool. They let that James Droz kid announce a pick at the draft. That like what happened guy. Yay! Glad they let him do that just to show that was funny. Comeback time. They could do it against the yeah. Royals beat the Twins. Really? Somebody was saying that could be an upset. There was that Christopher that was saying that could be one, and then that one guy was like about to bet on it. Damn. Yeah, you've been waiting your whole life, and you're watching the draft, and you just James Jones. What happened? You can't see Chief now, yay! And it's just like, I've been waiting to hear my name called by Goodell for 22 years. And it was just made a mockery of. How would you feel, Jags? Would you sue?
Detroit clawed back with 4 runs in
Let
the
me know.
6th.
I'm interested, Jax.
Trying to catch him.
Mateo, McCann, and Henderson.
And in a wall side windows change, it's Jason Foley pitching.
I wouldn't personally care. It'd be a little sad. I'd laugh about it. I just wouldn't care because I'd be drafted. But
Ryan O'Hearn
would you sign with the team?
can, but first Jorge Mateo will lead things off.
Foley's got a heavy sinker. Gets up to 98 miles per hour.
A lot of ground
Ball one inside.
Foley, right?
Mateo, McCann, and Henderson, pretty dangerous hitters here for the
He's
Orioles.
got a good slider and a developing changeup.
Strike one.
1-1 to Mateo.
McCann, yeah, he was good on I think the White Sox or Mets too.
Outside 2.
I can't remember where he was like pretty decent at.
Mateo singled and scored in the 2nd. He's 1 for 3. That's a foul ball. That hit him.
2-1 count.
2 for 3, if not for
Oh,
Mateo.
2-2 rather. He fouled it away. It would be like I waited my whole life to get drafted by who? Yeah, I'll be like, I don't want to sign here. Whoever it was should feel honest. Be honored to be. Hey, there you go. That's the right way to look at it.
On the backhand
James is
line,
probably one of the most liked people announcing picks this weekend.
one away.
Anyway, that'll be the first out of the inning as Mateo grounds out.
Baez had to get rid of
O'Hearn's going to pinch hit.
Given that Mateo runs well, you see the backhand there, all in one motion off that back foot. Gets enough on that throw. And how about Nevin finishing the play? Pick it.
A lot of good defense by Detroit here today. Game 1 and so far in game 2.
Who's the better Kansas City super fan?
And following
The guy who robs banks or James Droz? 0-1 here on O'Hearn.
O'Hearn's going to get a lot of those two-seam fastballs running away from him.
I still think the guy who robs bank is a better fan. Really? You guys aren't a big fan of the guy who robs banks and shit? That guy rules. He was my favorite super fan of all time. That guy's a 10 out of 10 to me. Terrifying.
2-1 to him. O'Hearn was a pinch hitter in game 1 of this doubleheader. He went 0 for 2.
Yeah, it's true. It's James. Yeah, I guess. I just got a lot of respect to a guy who will rob a bank and shit. I think that's hilarious. And then go to like Chiefs games and shit right after. Some fucking.
Foley might go to that developing changeup.
E24 is a honeypot, 100%. I think Kanye works with the Biden administration.
Fly ball left field. Badu giving chase and foul ground. He's got it.
2 down here in the 8th. Wait. I think people should be careful about that Kanye West.
Brings up Gunnar Henderson. Walked in the 6th and rode home on Ryan McKenna's 2-run homer.
Everyone who ever said they supported Ye24 is on a list, and they're gonna get visited by Biden and be Biden blasted.
One homer here in game 2. The Tigers got a Zach Short homer.
They're saying a lot of people have gone missing lately.
Homer from Tyler Nevin so far here in game 2. Now 1-1 to the 21-year-old.
Only thing they've been finding as evidence that they were even there is a pair of shitted on draws.
There's a reason to celebrate.
It's pretty crazy, huh? 1-2 count here on Henderson with 2 away in the 8th.
You could tell his son was all bummed out. The dad's like, I'm sorry, I tried, but those girls got good hands, I guess. I think they gave it to the little guy.
Yeah, Dark Brandon's scary, dude. That's the only way you can keep him at peace is if you root for him.
They did. That's cool.
That is.
See a lot of that in baseball. People just giving it to young fans.
Nah, people can hate and like politicians however they like. I don't really care about any of that. I just like memes. Henderson gets a base hit. 2-out single for Henderson. That's not ideal. So here comes McKenna.
And Haas wanted this ball up. You can see him. He points up at the glove. He wants that ball a little bit more elevated. And that ball there just belt high right down the middle. Even at 98. And Gunnar Henderson turns it around.
9 hits for Baltimore in game 1. 9 hits now for the Orioles in game 2 as Ryan McKenna stands in.
Another rooting for him. No, I know what irony and sarcasm is, but I just pretend like them people don't know what that is. So I'm just assuming they're just unironically rooting for Joe Biden now.
Hit his first homer of the year in the 6th.
Because a bunch of leftists co-opted that and started using it, so you know, I don't know what the difference is. 0-2. It's kind of like when the Trump people started like using deplorables and shit as like a good thing, like they and like all those other insults they were getting, they just started flipping them around. I'm pretty sure they flipped that, and now the whole Brandon thing's like a positive. I don't fucking know. You gotta keep up. And these people are confusing. Yeah, McKenna has a 3-run homer today. Or a 2-run shot. That's pretty much the reason they have this lead right now. So it'd be nice if we can get him out. It's a 1-2 count, I believe, unless Bally hasn't updated the score, Chiron.
Foley's living on that inside part of the plate with that real good two-seam fastball.
Oh yeah, that's just stupid. Who cares? That's why we do sports here.
Slider down and away here.
Politics is for nerds generally. 2-2. Just believe what you're gonna believe, and you know, just try to be a good person about other people's beliefs, unless they're really bad. And we know what the really bad beliefs are. Whatever it is, them fuckers in the Green Party are doing. It's a little creepy. I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's good. He seems like just like a really old and out of it mentally, not physically. You can probably pop another 10-15 years out of him like they did with Jimmy Carter. Oh, runner's gonna go inside. That'll be ball 3, but hey, they caught Henderson stealing. That's gonna be caught stealing. Good job by Haas to get the throw down there. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th inning. It'll be Baez, Nevin, and Haas. Baez, Nevin, and Haas do up here in the bottom of the 8th. It's 6-4. He's out by like a mile. I don't know what they were about to challenge. Henderson looks like he could be in the Paul family. Yeah, Nevin hit a 3-run shot, 421 feet. First as a Tiger, first as a pro. Cool to watch. Dun dun dun. Now Yenier Cano is coming in the game. I guess that was the inning early. I don't know what happened. Cano's, I guess, now going to come into the game. I thought he'd already came into the game, but I guess not. It was Cologne earlier, not Cologne. This one's Cologne now. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to see. Nice to see a player get their first thing. Ooh. Anyway, we're just waiting for the game to get going here. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Tigers could potentially tie it, maybe take the lead, force a save situation in the 9th, but yeah. Javi need to step up. He's doing all right. His hand's kind of messed up, if you remember. All right, see you tomorrow, man. You have a good rest of the day. It'll be Baez, Maton, and Haas. Or Baez, Nevin, and Haas. Sorry about that. Do 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 do. All right, I think the game's back on. New pitcher though, it'll be Cano, and for the Tigers, it'll be Baez to lead it off. Strike one. Uh-oh. Cano hasn't given up anything, huh? He's faced 25 batters and gotten 26 outs, and he's hit one guy. And he gets another out. Oh, wait, that's going to be close, and Baez unable to beat it out, one away. Now up is Nevin.
Yeah, Mateo does everything right here. Comes in, bare hands this ball, make sure that he gets it.
Good play by Mateo.
And all in one motion, gets rid of it to get
6-4 game here in the bottom of the 8th with one away.
Thought he might have got a hit off that pitch there. Good play.
Do 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 do.
Nevin takes
Ball one up high.
1-0.
Darn.
Fly ball deep right field. Santander.
Nevin just misses hitting a second homer of the day, so that'll be a second. That'll be a fly out, so a second out. And Haas is up with 2 down now. Bottom 8. Let's see if the Tigers can get something going here.
Here comes Eric Haas.
Bum bum bum.
Turned out to be a really nice night.
Cano will start hitters off with that curveball.
Different arm angle there on that sinker at 96. 1-0 to Haas.
Yeah, that's what makes him tough on a right-handed hitter. That arm angle there. He's got good arm side movement where that ball runs in on the hand.
And Haas grounds out. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning unless something bad. Nope. All right. Let's go to the top of the 9th. Top of the 9th coming up. Will Vest apparently is coming in to pitch. Will Vest will come in and pitch. It'll be McKenna, Ortiz, and Hayes. McKenna, Ortiz, Hayes. Top 9, 6-4. Orioles lead. For the record, Suns beat the Nuggets. I heard about that. Not 5, so you were wrong. Cope. They're going to get washed by the Lakers if they play them. King James did his thing, beat another weak scrub team, sent the boys to Cancun. We already know LeBron's winning it this year, Jags. To suggest otherwise is Cope. Kind of cringe. A little gay. What's Devin Booker going to do to stop LeBron? That's what I thought. He's only like 5 foot tall. Like I seen Devin Booker stand next to Kyler Murray, and Kyler Murray made him look really tiny. Like high key. The who? Oh, that pretend team. Yeah, that's whatever. Yeah. The team LeBron used to solo until they got KD. Okay. Anyway, it's McKenna, Ortiz, and Hayes. McKenna will get another at bat here since his was interrupted by a caught stealing that ended the inning, so he gets to bat again. Look at this Cope, dude. He's like, dude, I won't even play him. Cope.
Now McKenna will lead things off for Baltimore in the ninth in a 6-4 ball game.
I actually don't care about the Lakers that much. I just hope LeBron wins the title. If not, then I don't,
In a wall side windows pitching change.
I don't care who wins. Who is the least likely team in it to win right now?
Good curveball, good slider.
The Heat, the Lakers.
Who was he in game 1 of this series on Thursday? Pitched.
Yeah, that's because Booker's scared, dude.
Needed just 9 pitches to set down.
Which is positioned to play LeBron, like a man.
Besides the home run, McKenna.
If I was playing basketball, I'd want to only play against LeBron. I'm built different.
Their closer Warner.
It sounds like more cope and more excuse. The Knicks. Oh yeah, I forgot about them. I guess that's a ball. 3-0. Ref making this the umps making this easier on Baltimore with calls. That's for sure today. Or at least this after.
Walked him. Nope. He'll be pulled back. 3-1.
Let's take a look at the location.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't really, like I said, I don't really follow it too close. So 3-1 count. My opinion on things don't really matter too much with basketball, if you can't tell. I wouldn't take me serious at all in those matters.
Back in the count.
Full count. You guys see the Chiefs drafted a quarterback?
Strike 3 called.
Pretty crazy in the second round.
What a bounce back for Will Vest, who is 3
One away with a strikeout. Good job by Vest to battle back. Some are saying that might be the replacement for Mahomes. That's what I've heard. It's good. I wonder when the Chiefs are going to name Mahomes the explicit starter, you know? Patriots name Mac Jones the starter this year, today. Hopefully your teams eventually get comfortable enough to name their starters. Oh, that'll be sawed off and out. 2 away. Like, Jags, have you guys officially announced that Lawrence is the starter? Or are you not sure if he's doing that this year?
Take the rest of that home and burn it.
Might be a backup.
There's Austin Hayes.
Could be a QB controversy. Who's the backup for you guys?
1 for 3.
Nashville, yeah, yeah. This is Houston, or yeah, the Titans, yeah. took old Mayo and Banana Skin Boy. I hope that's why he fell in the draft too. I genuinely do. I hope somebody looks at him and goes, "Yeah, the reason you fell in the draft, dude, is because of the whole Mayo and Banana thing. People don't want an unhinged psycho on their team. They didn't feel comfortable with you being in a locker room." Just running around eating big things of mayo and just munching on fucking banana skins. It's disgusting. 1 and 2.
For the Tigers in the 9th, Akil Badu, Miguel Cabrera.
I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't draft him for that. Like, all right, that's signs of something.
You can see their Hayes able to hold up. It's a good slider down and away.
Ground ball up the middle and a base.
Ah, damn it, a base hit.
Second hit of the night. Hayes. 4th hit of the day.
That'll be a 2-out single here in the 9th.
Game 1 of the doubleheader. Here's Adley Rushman.
Ugh. Here's the first pitch, ball one.
Rushman has singled and
I don't know. Levis could be a good quarterback, but you know, I just don't trust the things I'm seeing.
flied out and grounded out. And a 1 for 3.
Just the intangibles are a little off. Like, how stable is he? Who? How could you possibly know? 2-0.
Hold up 2-0. Base hit to left.
That's another hit. Fuck. Hey, we have 24 likes. I appreciate that, everyone. If you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps the stream out and yada, yada, yada. Maybe we can get close to 30 likes. Maybe. I don't know. That'll be a 2-out base hit, though, with a runner at first. So it's going to be first and second now with 2 away for Mountcastle. Hopefully the Tigers can get out of this mini jam that's starting to brew here with 2 outs. It's the top of the 9th. It's 6-4. Tigers want to keep this at least within, you know, a 3-run shot of winning the game.
Of Major League Baseball.
Don't want it to get any worse.
And yet, like you said, he looks like a veteran already.
Yeah, the way he conducts his at bats,
Ugh.
controls the strike zone,
Come on now, Tigers.
can do it from both sides of the plate.
Tjat.
With power.
Yeah, tjat, toot, twat.
Played 113 games last year. This is Ryan Mountcastle.
That'll be ball one.
Fouled back. It's 1-1 to Mountcastle.
1-1 now. Foul ball. No. This is getting bad.
New sign.
Yes, we are.
2-1.
2-1 count.
That's just coming off the bat hot.
It's getting pretty bad.
Good bat
3-1.
set
Fuck,
by
dude.
Haas. But it's now
Uh-oh.
3-1 to Ryan Mountcastle.
Yeah, and if you will vest here, you don't want to get beat on the middle part of the plate. You want to stay on the edges. If Mountcastle's going to beat you, you want to make him beat you away.
Needs to climb back into this one. He does.
Hey, 3-2.
Fastball at 94 to make it 3-2.
Full count.
Mountcastle being
All right, let's see if we can get an out. Keep this game at 2. See if we have a shot to tie. Maybe take the walk off in the 9th.
right through it.
Tyler Holton is one.
We shall see.
The question would be, how much confidence do you have in that slider with a 3-2 count? With Santander on deck, a dangerous hitter.
Broke his bat.
Hey, there we go. That should be the 3rd out of the inning, and it is. Let's head to the bottom of the 9th. Tigers have 3 outs here to try to win this against a pretty good closer in Bautista. So it'll be Baду, Cabrera, and Veerling. Badu, Cabrera, and Veerling if anybody doesn't get pinched hit for. Bottom of the 9th, coming on up. On and on. Good talk, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you're having a good evening. Once the game goes final, I'm probably going to dip out pretty quick, mainly because I've been live all day. Again, thank you for tuning in. Batista's going to pitch. Badu will hit, maybe, depending if they pinch hit or, you know. Thank you for the 24 likes this afternoon. If you haven't left a like, consider doing so. You know, that'd be nice. Anyway, bottom of the 9th, it's 6-4. Tigers have at least clawed their way back to make the score respectable. They just need to kind of complete it, tie it, you know, or maybe walk it off here this inning. We'll see. 3 runs, though, is always kind of a chip shot or a dream spot. I figured it's been a long day. It's been drafting and it's been 2 days of draft and a day, like all day baseball. It's been a pretty busy sports weekend. Troost. I'm just glad the Tigers came back because I would have ended this fucking stream if it would have been 6-0 in the ninth. I wouldn't be doing this game. I'm not gonna lie. I can't do blowouts like that.
But they couldn't get much done early against the young Orioles starter Grayson Rodriguez.
Ninth inning starting up soon.
For the post game today, we're going to show you why he is super special.
Hey, Grayson Rodriguez was killing us today. We could not hit that kid at all. Smoked us.
As always, Shep, hopefully after a Tigers rally.
Yeah, you bet. Comeback win here in the bottom of the ninth would be sweet, wouldn't it?
We'll see what Badu can do against Felix Bautista.
He will lead off the ninth against Felix Bautista.
Alvarez and Mendez are fighting in the... What's the BKFC?
He did allow a career-high 3 walks.
Yeah, he can get erratic. Tigers will have to show some patience. But that fastball is a blazing fastball.
Burger King fight. Oh, bare knuckle. Okay.
And to go along with that fastball, he's got a split finger.
I was gonna say, is it the Burger King Fighting Championship?
Between the 2 pitches.
I don't know why I thought that. That was fun. That's completely incorrect.
Baltimore with some changes. Cedric Mullins, a defensive replacement in center.
It's fucking crazy. Well, that's cool.
For Anthony Santander.
All right, what do we got? 1-0 count.
Career against Felix Bautista.
Holy shit, 2-0.
2-0 to him.
McGregor's sons. Ah. Yeah.
You really want to get a good pitch right here, 2-0 count. You really want to shorten up the zone, shrink that zone on Bautista.
2-0. 2-1. Come on. But do something to the baseball, you fool. 3-1. Yeah, he's their daddy.
Cabrera waits his chance.
With guys throwing this hard, you can't afford to get big with your swing. You've got to be short, real handsy.
Strike 2.
Tell that Badu's just trying to work.
Although and beat Alvarez for the 155 title and became the first. Oh yeah, those the double champ guys. First ever in school history. And that'll be strike 3.
1 away in the ninth.
Yeah, this is a fastball on the inside black at 98 miles per hour, and he just blows that ball right by Akil Badu.
Here's Cabrera. 1 for 3.
1 away. Here's Miggy. Cabrera. And right to the right fielder. McKenna makes a play. 2 away. Now up is Vierling. He's the last out at 6-4. Well, this has been a little deflating. Need a run here. Need something. Running out of outs. Vierling should be the last hitter in the lineup, but there could be... yeah, Babanya. There's a guy after him. Okay.
Twice tonight, singled his last time up. Takes it low.
Yeah, just not good enough. 1-0.
If I'm Verlin here, I'm still going to take till I get a strike. Got to try to get on base here.
2-0.
2-0.
And here's the 2-0.
Popped up.
Well, that sucks. That'll probably be the third out. Well, GG's to the Orioles fans. GG's. You guys win this one. So we split the doubleheader. You guys take a 2-1 series lead. So tomorrow we play for the series. We can either tie it or you guys can win it tomorrow. Yeah, that's a legendary quote. Yeah, Tigers weren't able to take game 2. They made it at least interesting. It's 6-4 final. Congrats again to the Orioles fans. Not ideal, but hey, if you don't mind on your way out, just drop a like on, on the stream. Maybe we can hit 30 likes on it. Thanks again to everyone who came out and, hung out, watched the stream. It was a good time. That's about all I got. I don't know. We'll be live again tomorrow for the Tigers game at, what time is it on tomorrow? Series finale will be at 1:40 tomorrow, 1:40 in the afternoon, so we'll be live for that. It'll be Bradish and, Turnbull. So yeah, that'll be good. Congrats again to Nevin, who had his first career 3-run homer today, so that is pretty cool. Yeah, that's all right. All right, guys, have a good rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll probably do 2 streams tomorrow. One in the afternoon, then one later in the evening, where we kind of hang out and just talk about the draft and all that and yada yada yada. All right. Sounds good. All right, I'll see you then. Go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, and